Two, one. Good evening,
Okay.
ladies, gentlemen, and others, and welcome back. After such beautiful music, we have some poetry to listen to. So we have Rishab here, who's been writing for a while on his Instagram handle, the Messy Paradox, which holds almost all his poetry. So before we talk and before we have further discussions with Rishab, first let's hear his poetry. So Rishab, over to you.
Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Rishab, and I've been writing for 4 years now. And the piece that I'm going to perform today, it's called "I Am a Pessimist," and I wrote it just last month, I suppose. So, should I start?
Yeah, yeah,
Just,
start.
just, Can you just give me one moment, please?
Sure.
Yes. Hello. Hi. Sorry.
Yeah, whenever you're ready. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So the title of the poem is "I Am a Pessimist." So here I go. I am a pessimist, not by nature, but by choice. So, one, every time I go out for a walk, I fear I'm going to stumble and fall. Or worse, I fear I'm going to stumble, fall, and get crushed under a moving truck. Therefore, every time I spot a moving truck, I stop. I stop and I wait for it to pass. Two, whenever I meet new people, befriend them, I look for the worst in them. I look for the worst in them because if it ends, no, wait, when it ends, I can tell myself it is for the best that they are no longer in my life. After all, people outgrow each other and eventually drift apart. 3. The longest I have been in a relationship was for a year, and I spent every single day of that year preparing myself for the day when everything would come crashing down, when things would get over and we would not be together anymore. I mean, what lasts forever that our love would have, right? 4. Whenever I write something, I expect the worst kind of criticism and comments like how bad my writing skill is, how limited my vocabulary is, how I use listicles in my poem, etc., etc., and etc. Therefore, I know I know for a fact that when this piece will be met with such criticism and comments, I won't be as disappointed as I would have been otherwise. I've always been told to hope for the best and prepare for the worst, but somewhere, I know, I know that I have failed miserably at the former and somehow succeeded rather spectacularly at the latter. My pessimism has made me a negative person, and I justify all of it under the umbrella of realism. So, in the hope that you might have the answer, let me ask you this: Is it just me? Is it just me, or has reality become synonymous to negativity? Thank you.
Thank you so much for that poem, Rishab, and the way you
Thank you.
performed also.
Thank you so much
Because
for
there was, yeah, go ahead.
thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. That
Ari, it's
means
our pleasure having you. So you said you've been writing for the past 4 years, and
Yes.
have you had any published work anywhere?
Published, that depends. I once worked for an anthology, and I was the editor and proofreader of that anthology. So in that particular anthology, I had three of my poems published. Otherwise, I
Oh,
write
nice.
for this page called www Withered Witty Writers on Instagram. My works are published there as well, apart from my own personal timeline.
Nice. And can we expect a book from you anytime sooner?
No, no, no. That is like, I don't think that can happen anytime soon. I mean, I don't think I have reached that level uh, to publish a book. And I still need to do a lot of reading and a lot of writing before I can eventually get there. So
Well,
the answer is no, I guess.
that's true. As writers and as one myself, you learn and grow as much as you read. And every time you read, there's something new that hits you, and you develop with that. So,
Yes, yes, that is very true. I mean, so the thing with me is that I have sort of lost my reading habit and I have been trying to get it back, and I'm slowly getting there. So, I think the more one reads, the better one
yeah,
gets with words and the
that's
ideas. I think reading is a whole another world. Literature is a whole another world, and you get loads of ideas and loads of muses, loads of inspiration. So yes, I'm trying to get back to that world which I have so
I
dearly lost.
I totally agree because even everybody has become busy apparently to not read. So there's always that pushing away of reading, and there's something that stops. But once you start, there's no stopping. Also, so I really
Yes,
hope
that
you get back to reading. You're a
yes,
literature student, aren't you?
yes. I am pursuing English literature from Pune University. I'm in my final year.
Nice. Oh, great. So your profession when you're writing goes hand in hand, I suppose.
Uh, Pardon? Can you repeat?
Your profession, yani your professionally learning literature and your passion for writing, they both go hand in hand, don't they?
Sort of. I mean, I, for one, I'm a very lethargic person, and there are times when I have loads of ideas running around my head, but I'm just too lazy to write them down. But yes, somehow over the last 3 years, I've tried to maintain that balance, but I don't know how successful I have been.
Well, it's all about the balance that we're all seeking, aren't we? And I
Yes,
really hope you do find that balance too, because your writings are really nice. And as someone who has read your other works, it's really has a very good flow to it, and it's very puts out very strong, and is very what do you say? It feels very nice to read something. It hits you hard in both the right and the wrong way. I don't know if it's a curse or if it's a blessing, but it really does. And there are a lot of people like me who thoroughly enjoy reading such as well.
I am
So
flattered. Thank you so much for that compliment. I really am flattered.
you're really right, and it's the truth out there. So yeah, so I really hope that you read and write and come out with your book soon, so that people can hold it in their hand and be like, yeah, ye to matlab I have to read time, because you really
Yeah,
are worth that.
that
And
is a
thank you.
wishful thinking, isn't it?
Yeah, that's every writer's wish is to get published
Yes, that is true.
one day, and I really hope it comes true. Thank you so much for coming here and being a part of today's event with Mitti Kirang. It was a pleasure hosting you, and we look forward to reading more of your stuff.
Thank you for having me here. It was wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And all the viewers out there, don't forget to like, share, subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to check out Rishab on his Instagram handle, The Messy Paradox. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye.